Most churches don't think about financial scams until something goes wrong. But the IRS just released its 2026 Dirty Dozen list of tax scams, and several of them can directly affect churches and ministries. In this video, I'm going to walk you through three scams that church leaders should be aware of, and one governance issue that often allows these problems to exist in the first place. Hi, I'm Erika Cole, and I'm the church attorney. Recently, the IRS released its annual Dirty Dozen list of tax scams, which highlights some of the most common fraud schemes targeting taxpayers and organizations each year. While many people think of these scams as something that affects individuals, you should know that churches and ministries can actually be especially vulnerable, particularly because they handle donations, financial records, and sensitive information. So today I want to walk you through three scams church leaders should be aware of, and one, more importantly, how you can protect your ministry. So, scam number one, phishing emails targeting church finances. One of the most common scams involves phishing emails. So these are emails that often appear to come from a trusted source, sometimes even someone inside your church, and they're requesting things like financial information, login credentials, or an urgent transfer of money. For example, a church staff member might receive an email that appears to come from the pastor asking them to send payment or gift cards immediately. These scams are designed to create urgency so that people act before they verify the request. One simple protection step is making sure your church has clear financial procedures so that no financial transactions happen based solely on an email request. Unfortunately, we have seen actual cases of six figures of money transition this way. Scam number two, impersonation of government agencies. So another scam that the IRS warns about involves criminals impersonating the IRS or other government agencies. So these scammers may contact organizations claiming there's an urgent tax issue or penalty that they must resolve immediately. They may ask for sensitive information or demand payment, and the IRS is very clear that they do not initiate contact through threatening emails, text, or social media messages. So, church leaders should always verify any communication that appears to come from a government agency before they take action. And I have to say that when I'm working with a client on an IRS matter, I generally take the initiative to connect with the IRS so my clients don't have to even worry about it. Scam number three, fraudulent charity request. So this one is particularly concerning for churches because scammers sometimes create fake charity appeals or redirect donations by pretending to represent legitimate ministries. So they may use similar names or logos or messaging to deceive donors. Church leaders should encourage their members to always verify where donations are going and to be cautious of unexpected fundraising requests. The bigger issue that many churches miss, well, this is something really important I want churches to understand. In many cases, the biggest risk isn't just the scam itself. It's when churches don't have a strong financial oversight or governance structure in place. So, a healthy governance helps ensure that financial decisions are reviewed appropriately, that conflicts of interest are avoided, and potential issues are caught early. So, unfortunately, many churches assume their governance structure is working well when in reality, there may be red flags that aren't obvious at first glance. So, if you're a pastor or church leader, taking time to review your church's financial oversight and governance practices can go a long way in protecting both your ministry and the trust of your congregation and donors. In the coming weeks, we'll be talking more about some of the governance issues churches often overlook, including a very important question. Is your church board truly independent? That's a topic that surprises many church leaders. And if this video was helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos on church compliance, governance, and legal issues affecting ministries. We're going to get more into this issue of board independence. And it may come as a surprise to you what this really means and how important it is. And as always, our goal is to help churches protect their mission and lead with confidence. I'll see you here in the next video. Bye.